Dear friends, so today we have our first lecture and the only lecture on trust, or the full name of that area of law, of the substantive law, would be equity and trust. Before we start, it's possibly one of the most complex substantive law in all the English law. Maybe actually because it is something that English law has as a distinctive feature because of this concept, equity and trust. It's coming actually from quite ancient times when certain rules of what is just, what is fair has been established in the English law, and they are now known as maxims of equity. Some of them you can see here on the screen. There are many of them. So it's not a complete list, but those are the most famous. For example, equity looks into intent rather than form. Equity is equality. Who comes with to equity comes with the clean hands. Means, for example, someone who wants to benefit from justice, from some equitable concepts, must also be a good person, a person of a good character, or things like that. And those are like small rules, small principles, which have been developed through centuries by the chancery courts of England and Wales. But the actual idea is coming even deeper to the ancient Greek. I would say possibly Aristotle is one of the first authors who already established that equitable, or something which is equitable, is even superior than just. You can see it here. It's basically a quote. Through they being both the same sort of category, equity has some sort of priority, is a stronger point, because the general law may not address a particular case adequately if we need that. And this is actually equity that helps to correct it, to adjust each particular situation, you know, to act in order to reach the justice and fairness. So, and in this point, it's very important to separate something which is known as a general law from this equitable concepts. If we go a little bit deeper, it's basically a separation of positive law, which is written by a human being or some way established by humanity in a particular country, like positive law, written law, and natural law, which is actually this equitable maxims or principles and justice which stands behind that. And you'll see through the whole course, when we consider land law, when we consider business law, when we consider wills and administration of estate and this related areas, you will see that in many cases we would have to deal with two things simultaneously, like legal interest or legal title, and equitable interest. An equitable title is like this general law and equitable law. Your understanding of the roots of this concept is essential. You will see today that there will be a lot of cases. There will be a lot of different sort of principles. Not all of them are clear. The law is changing constantly in this area because that's the whole nature of equitable principle, that it's all the time is about to develop because new situation, new material facts of the case appear. But at the same time, it's based on the same principles. If you understand those principles, you will understand how it works. So it's about maxims of equity.